time I came in, I was like, I feel the blood is burning. It's the air that I'm breathing is so cold. It's like burning my lungs. Jesus Christ. So we have to make a path for propane. So if the guy who wants to come in for propane,
I gotta dig
wants to
myself
come in.
out tomorrow.
But we just haven't touched it because it's been so cold. There's no purpose in it. I was like halfway to work and my car was like struggling, like, because when you turn on the heat it pulls it from the engine, you know? It was still cold air coming through it. Because you know, you're going down the highway and you're just adding speed to it, so it's probably like, at that point you're probably hitting like negative 60, negative 70, and it's just like, no!
Yeah.
Like, I could hear my car like moaning when you every time you accelerate. It's just so cold. We have a heater in our bedroom, and it's been so cold that it keeps popping the whatever So I had it on one, and it was on the fuse with all the lights, so it kept popping all the lights. So then we put it on another, but then it kept popping the stuff in Desmond's room because he's got a heater there.
Yeah, I saw you guys' Facebook. That was fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it's
45 or something in your bedroom. Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling Audrey, I'm like 10 more degrees and it'll be snowing in the bedroom.
Right.
Yeah, I got a decent heater in there though, so it's not too bad. Finally put it on a different outlet, so. Put it on an outlet, and I was like, well, let's see what this pops, and it hasn't popped yet, so.
Same here, but mine's not quite as old as yours. Like, it's drafty as
It's not that it's just old. It's not that it's old, it's just that it's like our house was helps, but what it is like nothing's modern.
Yeah.
It's like the guy who used to live here, like fucking like jury rigged everything, and that's like. So we fixed it as much as we could, but
yeah.
Like shredded cheese in a bag. Plastic piece that you like pull off the top of it. Yeah. The zipper. Or the Ziploc part. Killian's favorite bird too. Actually, Killian's favorite toy is twisty ties. But he couldn't play with them for the longest time because we couldn't have twisty ties around Desmond. You can't have this like plasticky metal thing with a baby, right? Now Desmond's old enough that he's not gonna shut the shit. Nuts right now. Sprinting around the house and then coming back to it.
Yeah, my cat's old enough. She just fucking chills. All day, all night.
Killian's that old too. Like he's like, I don't see him fucking all day until Desmond goes to bed.
All right.
Yeah, I literally don't seem to.
Killian's still not
Killian
as old as
doesn't,
my
or
cat.
Drax doesn't care about Desmond as much anymore. Desmond's a little rough with him, but he's kind of understanding.
Oh, good.
But Killian's just like, nah. But as soon as Desmond's gone, Killian's like, oh my god, we're best friends. Let's hang out. Let's let me cuddle with you. Blah blah blah. He's really pretty chill. He's getting kind of old. He's gotta be like 7.
You know, my cat's 15.
Yeah, that's my parents have a cat named Harley, which was like a cat that I had when I was in high school. So that cat's got to be like 20 something at this point.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How is that cat still alive? It's a Maine Coon though, so maybe that's not a bigger difference. It's a big ass cat. So
Yeah. Maine Coons are like a whole nother thing.
Coons are cool. Yeah, we found this Maine Coon. Got it for like piece of shit. And it's a fucking purebred Maine Coon. This is a big ass fucking cat. Which is funny because everybody keeps talking about how big Drax is, our other cat, and I was like, Drax is tiny. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This is because I'm used to a Maine Coon. So, because I had a Maine Coon, and then I had this black cat that was like abnormally large as well. So I'm just so used to like large cats, I guess. And then the cat before that I had was this cat named BB, which is a cat we took from the pasture, because wherever he was going, he couldn't have cats or something, and so we took his cat, and that cat was just fat as fuck, and so he was also giant. So I've just had giant cats my whole life, and Drax is apparently this big cat, and I look at him like, no, he isn't. He's as tiny as shit.
Right. Well, I compare my house cat to my barn cats. My house cat's like twice the size.
Drax isn't like huge. He's like the normal size of a cat. But that cat is fucking jacked as fuck. I don't know what Drax does, but he fucking lifts weights, and I swear to God, like, oh my God, you pick him up. You know, like when you pick up a cat, it's like liquid, and when you pick up a dog, it's just like,
Yeah.
it's like solid a plastic container. Drax is like still liquidy, but it's all muscle, so it's just like it's like liquid but rock solid at the same time.
Are you trying to say Drax is non-Newtonian?
No, I'm trying to say Drax is fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger as a cat.
No, just, I mean, you were saying that if you're comparing a solid liquid and a non-Newtonian fluid, it's a solid.
Yeah, but and when I say non-Newtonian, it's not like Drax gets harder as I punch him harder.
You punch your cat.
So you know that he doesn't get harder for punching. Okay.
Drax is just weird. I'm looking at him right now, and it's like, fuck, why is this cat this shape? It is literally like, he's not fat, but he's not skinny. Like, it looks like he's just chunk. I know it's all muscle, and it's kind of scary.
You know, so my mom has a cat that literally is
You
all
shrunk a
fat.
tiger. Dylan's the opposite. He's all fur. As soon as you put water in that cat, like, it's just straight up skin to your tracks.
Look around, stay low, make sure they don't see. Catch some bad, walk down, face them with that. The devil under your feet, you don't know what I'm seeing. Right foot, creep, ooh.
Rain steps, it's pissing me off the whole day because I had to be out in it.
See, See, you could have had what I had, where literally I had to spend an hour of my morning digging myself out because of snow that just blew across the yard overnight and decided to form a drift in my driveway.
Yeah,
I don't want your extreme. I just want 8 inches of fucking snow.
Why
is that so hard for you guys to understand?
It's not that we don't understand. It's like what will explain. It's like saying we're parched and drowning. It's just like we get it. I understand that you want snow, but you're complaining to people who have to physically deal with this shit day in and day out for like 7 months out of the year.
That's
You know what I
less
mean?
than that for me, so luckily.
But it is for me. Literally the other day, I had to drive on the opposite side of the road because I had to go to work, and then I had a snowbank so hard because it was on the road for fucking some reason, because we apparently also don't have the infrastructure to deal with it in fucking North Dakota here. And I hit it so hard, and I'm like, did I just fuck my whole car? Because it put me at a 45-degree angle. And I'm just like, oh my god. Snow isn't the worst thing in the world. In Minnesota, it was great, because apparently Minnesota understood that you need infrastructure to deal with it. But in North Dakota, they're just like, I don't know.
Well, and
Maybe
where
we could
you're
just
at,
spend
it's
our
a
money
little
on
less.
like races. Yeah, Fargo wasn't.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's the cold.
Yeah.
Here it's the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I got snow and it was like 20, it'd be fine.
Well, it's like the snow that was drifting here. Literally is rock hard. I drove my fucking loader tractor up a drift.
Dude, the thing is like, I hate the cold, but at least it stops the snow, because I saw a picture today from Washington where it's like, you know, Washington gets like 20 something weather, right?
Yeah.
Like 20 to like 10-degree weather. And I saw a picture in Washington, and there were caribou with just their eyes and their antlers sticking out. Fuck that. Like, I don't want that much snow.
Yeah.
I mean, their whole state is in a state of emergency because they have too much snow. So, because it's like 6 feet of snow at this point. So. No, I get it, especially for you. It's a literal like snow day, like it was for us in school. So like that is exciting.
Like, I don't care if it doesn't shut shit down. It's just fucking frustrating when it's like one of the few things that legitimately fucking brings me joy anymore, and I get to stare at it as it effectively just fucking rains while
Dude,
I'm in it.
I love rain and thunderstorms. I don't know how long, because we've been in a drought, and so apparently our drought ends with fucking snow, and that pisses me off. So
Yeah.
because like I love rain. The rain is so soothing. And I like this.
You know, I guess we haven't had that much rain down here either last summer.
Oh no, like the whole Midwest and to California.
I just
has been
didn't
all
think of
in
it.
drought. Yeah, we couldn't. We have a bunch of branches we wanted to burn. Because we were stuff like that. People have been control burning their ditches and stuff. And what the fuck is wrong with you? You're gonna light the fucking state on fire. What the fuck are you doing? Luckily, I mean, like North Dakota has like 3 trees, so it's not that big. Peace, bro.
Right.
He's like, I don't care if it shits things out. No, I get that, but like, there's no expectation of you to clear out snow. There's no expectation for you to go to work. You can literally say, nah, bro, I can't. It's snowing, you know.
Right.
Here, it's like, you got we had 0 visibility with drifts on the entire side of the road. My work said, yeah, try to go there.
Well, it's like, I was late to work by like half an hour. I had to dig myself out.
Yeah, I showed up late to work like by like 3 hours the other day. Well, because I wanted to. But
Oh yeah.
and I was like, oh, I can't get out or whatever. I don't know what the highway even looks like, which wasn't great. The highway actually, but I got up at like 10 something and I went to work. I just drove right through the because I had fucking super brand new tires, but yeah, I literally stopped. I stopped. Go to snow. Shut my garage, got back in my car, and just drove away. It literally, it could have been a gravel road. Like it felt just as bad as a gravel road.
Wow.
It's just like, oh yeah, I can feel a little resistance, but tires are a big deal though.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
all-wheel driving can do everything. If you have shit tires, it's shit.
Right.
If you got no grip, you got no grip.
Well, it's like I just got new tires in my car not too long ago. I upgraded for a little more tires, so quite winter yet, just because I knew I'd appreciate it and it paid off so far.
Something I will tell you, which is a good lesson to learn, when you get an all-wheel drive vehicle, it's all-wheel drive, not all-wheel it'll help you go and it'll help you stop. So
Right.
a good thing about a Subaru is I've gone over like patches of shit, you know, where it's like I can feel one of my tires slip, but I can also feel my car just maintain control.
Right.
So it is something where with a Subaru, how their all-wheel drive works is as soon as you lose power, it just in a wheel, it just distributes it better than any other vehicle. Volvo is a close second, and Audi is probably about the same.
I'm doing a fair amount of stuff.
Yeah, and it literally Subaru is just uncontested outside of Audi.
Yeah.
And again, you're paying Audi prices. It's twice the price for the car.
That's kind of it. Like the cars I've been looking at, it's like some that are a little out of my price range that I've been looking at. Like if I could get this, I could get that. But
You could probably get an Audi for the same price as a Subaru, but the problem is then anytime you have to maintain the Audi, you're paying Audi prices. You're paying foreign car prices. Well, with a Subaru, they're made in Ohio.
yeah, well that's kind of it too.
Paying
It's like
domestic prices to fix it.
what's available in the area, what is available for like repairs, reasonably priced. It's just like
But yeah, like
best way to go for all.
I've gone over things and I'm like, as long as like two of my wheels, or even one of them, but mostly, as long as two of my wheels are touching pavement, if the other two parts are touching like drifted snow or whatever, it's not a big deal. Because the two wheels are touching pavement, so
And that's all I need. Like I've got most of the time.
Dude,
I wouldn't need it.
so
but going to my dad's,
I can turn off like traction control on my car, right?
Yep.
The unfortunate thing with an Outback is if you turn off traction control, it's not fully off. But I can get the car sideways and I can fuck around,
Yeah.
slide around and stuff. With traction control on, which I usually just leave on, I come around corners, and I've been trying it lately, just because it's easier. With brand new tires and traction control. I go around a corner, I floor it, I kick the gas hard and try to get that thing sideways. It's just like, nah. it just won't let me. It won't let me get sideways. I'm literally on solid snow, like packed snow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you drive over snow a billion times, it's just
Oh,
basically smooth snow. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm on solid packed snow in Kensal here, and I'm rounding a corner, and it'll find like one little spot. We'll have a little bit of tar on it. Boom. No slide. Nothing. Got nothing. I was like, holy shit. Like, that is something with the Subaru. Like I said, I stopped in some like deeper snow, drifted snow. It was probably a little over my tires. Stopped in it. shut my garage, got back in my car, and just backed out. By the way, I was facing the other way.
Yeah.
Backed out. And just kept going. Just kept going. My light dimmed a little bit because the battery was cold. That was it. Like, and I went and I pushed some snow out for us. And when I came back, when I had to back in, I just drove over the little like clump that they left in the road. And it was like, again, like a little over my tires and stopped in there. Put it in there, backed out. No problem. And the thing is like with a Subaru, it's like you'll get stuck. I've been stuck with a Subaru a little bit. You rock the car a little bit, like you're getting out of anything. Like it's literally like there was that one year when we were still working at custom. Remember that one year where Kevin showed up to work?
Yeah.
Remember how deep the snow was there?
Yeah.
I was driving everywhere. I had a quadrant. I was like, oh, let's go to the grocery store. We went to the grocery store. The only thing was we got to the grocery store and there was a lifted Jeep that got stuck in the snow. I'm not driving that fucking snow. But, like, there's a lot of deep snow and I saw a lot of cars fucking stuck in the road. And I'm sure, like, if you went out when we went out, you're fucking Ultimo.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Ultimo, it's worthless in the snow, honestly.
I'm surprised you got home. But,
oh, I know how to get through shit, but that's
I think
just
Tim
me.
got stuck. But, I think he has a truck.
Yeah, he had that fucking Dodge.
He's like, oh, I got stuck. And I was like, I didn't get stuck. He was like, really? What? It's like, yeah. What? I have a Subaru. Of course I didn't get stuck. Subaru and Jeeps are the only thing driving right now. But, yeah, I went through a lot of snow. We went over to Hornbacher. Somebody got stuck in Hornbacher, and I was Jeep got stuck. He had like 6 people help him get out, scoop stuff out, put like a mat underneath of it so he could get past it.
Right.
And then I watched a fucking like 1999 Oldsmobile try to go through the same shit. Immediately gets stuck. What the fuck were you thinking? If the lifted Jeep with the giant ass fucking rock tires or whatever they had underneath, which isn't good in the snow, but still better than what you got.
Right.
I make it through. What the fuck did you think you were gonna do? He just drove into it, immediately got stuck, and I'm like, this fucking asshole doesn't deserve anybody to help him. He was still like, he had like some kind of like scarf thing underneath his car, trying to get him out when I left.
No.
He was still stuck, and I was like, I'm not helping him. This guy's a fucking idiot.
Like one time,
I remember trying to come out of the driveway where we used to live, and the neighbors had a Kia, like a Kia Soul or something like that.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get out. And I was like, oh, try rocking your car back and forth, you know?
Yeah.
The girl throws it in reverse and just floors it, and I watch it sink. No!
You ease
So-
it, you back, or you go one way easy, go the other way easy.
You drive
going.
until you feel your car like go up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then you go the other way until you feel it go up a little bit. And you just kind of keep doing that. And I was like, can I do it? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, can I like get your car out? They're like, yeah, that's fine. So I dug out a little bit of snow because they like, sunk themselves, right?
Right.
So I dug in front of the tires a little bit. Go forward, felt it go up a little bit. Threw it in reverse, felt it go up a little bit. Took me like, I threw it back and forth maybe like 10 times because they were pretty stuck.
Yeah.
And I got it out. And right as I got it out, the sheriff came by. He's like, you guys got this? I'm like, yeah, they're out. It's fine. And they were like, oh my god. That was so impressive. I've seen a girl fire like 4 or 5 It's figured out.
Right.
I've been around snow my whole life, but fuck. But like, I had that shit figured out by the time I was 17. So.
Yeah.
I tried drifting around the corner over by where I used to live, where I grew up.
Yeah.
And I ended up in the ditch because I had like a seat patch and just like ended up in the ditch. This is like an old Buick that I had. And then also my cell phone rings. And my dad, he's like, I saw that. From my brother's window, from his bedroom window.
Yeah, right, dude. One time
I saw you trying to slide around that corner. I was like, yeah, I do it all the time, but I fucked up. And, I just rocked my car back and forth, got it out of the fucking ditch.
Yeah. No, I did that once on a four-wheeler. I was like, I don't know, a good 100 yards away from the house. Got stuck. I ran out one waterway, turned around, came back, the same path, sunk in so hard. Was stuck there for like half an hour, rocking back and forth, back and forth. My dad calls me up after the half hour. He's like, hey, I've been watching you for a bit. You need a hand? By the time he walks his happy ass out to me, I get unstuck.
Here, I was trying to go to work and I just told them, nah, this is fucked. And they couldn't turn around. There's no shoulder here. And so I literally went an inch into the fucking thing and fucking sunk into the ditch. So fuck. I was like, I can get out, right? I got a Subaru, I can get out. And I put it in reverse and immediately go, I feel my car go. Like, I knew it. Like, you know, like, you feel your car sink a certain way. Yeah, you know it's just fucked. Yeah, that's what happened. I was just like, it's fucked. I can't get out of this. I got out of the car, I looked at it, I'm like, yep, fucked. And there's nothing I could do because there's too much snow on the road, there's too much snow on the shoulder, there's too much snow everywhere. And so it's like, I had no grip. My tires were kind of baldish at the time. Maybe I could have got out with these new tires. I don't know. But yeah, at the time, I was like, yeah, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
So I called my insurance, my car insurance, because I have like full coverage with them, and they'll do they'll send somebody out to get me out. So
Alright, cool.
They sent somebody out and got me out.
See, I just have to wait until the morning. At the moment, if I get stuck, I wait until the morning when my grandpa wakes up, and then he drives out in his truck, and then the two of us tag him with the loader tractor to get me out.
Oh yeah, Geico has me fully covered for anything like that. It's like basically triple.
Yeah.
Through Geico.
Well, I mean, no, my insurance doesn't cover anything like that. But, you know, it's just easier for me to honestly wait until the morning.
I honestly think multiple people stopped to say they could put me off. I'm like, no, because I don't want them to something from my brain and shit. And I thought like, the truck would do more than that. But then he didn't, and I was like...
Oh, so they just sent the tow truck out, basically?
They sent a tow truck out, and he just hooked up my frame. And I was like, oh, I thought I have tow hooks on my car. I thought you looked... I think you hooked up the tow hooks. He didn't do that. He's like, nah, I was just gonna fucking axle.
So last year, I got stuck in my driveway, and I was just gonna put the car in neutral, leave it sit in neutral, and then go get the loader and pull it out by myself, but I had no fucking tow hook. Like, I have the spot where I'm supposed to thread it in, but at some point, Nissan had a recall on literally the tow hook that you're supposed to thread into your bumper or wherever. So they took them out of vehicles.
Subaru told me if they don't use the tow hook, they'll reimburse me for they refuse to use the tow hook. Yeah, I mean it didn't cost me anything, it's my insurance, but yeah, they refuse to use the tow hook. They'll reimburse, and he's like, and if somebody ever tows your car, they'll fully reimburse me. If they tow my car wrong, because with a Subaru you have to tow on a dolly or on a trailer.
Yeah.
Because if you tow it like a normal car, it fucks up your diff.
Yep.
And Subaru straight up was like, if they do that, call us, and we will take care of everything for you. Holy shit! All right. Like, he's like, if they ever tow it wrong, tell us because we will we will fight them. Like, all right. So, Subaru's really cool. It's the only dealership I've ever been to. It feels a little scammy because it's still. every like Ford, Buick, GM kind of like dealership I've ever been to, it feels like a straight up scam to me all the time. I love my Subaru. I'll never buy anything else.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the thing too. Is like why I want to get a Subaru. Like they get great reviews across all the board. You own Subarus like ever, to my knowledge, basically.
Since you've known it,
yeah. Well, I mean, Buick, shit, like what your starter cars were. And I'm like, that's what like everybody's starter car is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I mean, my starter car was the
honestly, Buicks I was buying. Buicks were great.
Oh yeah.
Buicks fucking, they go for hundreds of thousands of miles. They don't die.
Yeah.
But Subarus is the same way. Plus all-wheel drive. Plus great customer service. Plus American-built parts. Plus great gas mileage. Like it's like plus #1 safety across the board. Better than Volvo now. It's like for me, it's like after I bought a Subaru, and after anybody I know has bought a Subaru, that's all they'll ever buy. You know, the only thing that outdoes a Subaru.
Right, that's the other thing too. It's like my stepmom has kids, man. I love driving that car, SUV, but I can't afford it. And for the price that I can afford Lexus at, I can do it. I'd rather have the tax. Just keep my interest.
Yeah, and plus Subaru has better all-wheel drive than a Lexus. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, that's the other thing too. It's like I'd rather have a Subaru all-wheel drive. That's all they make. That's what they're known for.
Dude, it's like anything we have to do like off-road. The only thing about a Subaru is the riding.
Anytime I've ridden in your car, it's been fantastic.
Yeah, the Outback isn't that bad. The older Subarus were a little bit bumpier and whatever, and honestly, it's like, yeah, I guess it's rougher than these other cars because they don't have like these like, but Subaru purposely has like stiffer suspension, and so because it's better for off-road, it's better for cornering and stuff like that. But I guess it's never really bothered me that much, and my Outback definitely has a smoother ride than any other car I've had. So. Plus, like, you get 30 miles to the gallon with it, and everything I've had to maintain on it's been very simple to fix, and most of them I can do myself. So, they're good cars. I'll stay with them forever. I try not to like you were like talking about. Yeah, I mean, like, everything you're talking about is great.
Oh yeah.
You know how I feel.
Oh yeah, no, I'm aware. I'm 100% aware. I've known that before I even like looked at other cars. It's just like I wanted to figure out what I liked more and what would actually be a reasonable choice.
Yeah, for me, after doing a bunch of research, it just kept coming back to Subaru. Like, I didn't even know what Subaru was when I started doing research, so. And this is what I came to. And it turns out Subarus are
So that's kind of the thing other people are saying too. It's like they may have a car that they prefer over the Subaru, but they're like, most of the time, if it came between some car and a Subaru, they're gonna go Subaru. For both. And if it's like one-off things that happen to happen
what it comes down to is like great all-wheel drive, great safety, great price, maintains their value, good gas mileage, cheap to maintain. It's like when it comes down to like things you want in a car, it has everything, honestly. Yeah, a Lexus would probably be better, and honestly, a high-end Audi would probably be better. Porsche would probably be better. But at the end of the day, for the price, you can get a great car that is slightly worse than all these other cars, that for half the price.
Right.
It's like, yeah, Lexus, Audi, whatever. All these things are probably better, but at the end of the day, look for a straight Subaru's like entertainment options and stuff like that aren't great, but they're getting better.
Oh yeah. Well, it's kind of the other thing too. Is like I'm at that point where it's like, do I get a slightly older car just because it has a less annoying entertainment center, or do I spend the extra
honestly,
buck
as
to get the
long as it
newer
has
ones, it's better.
at least auxiliary and or Bluetooth, I think
Oh
it's
yeah,
fine.
all of them pretty much have it. I mean, there's some of them that have like their little hiccups or like annoyances that
But yeah,
people
my
are
car's got
reviewing about.
my car's got multiple auxiliary ports. And the year my car was built, Bluetooth was an option. My car didn't have it. So if you get anything after 2012, Bluetooth is in it. So yeah, I mean, I would like a newer Subaru. I really like Forester Sport. That thing was fucking dope as shit. So,
Oh yeah, I drove a Basic Forester the one day for work, and that was actually like I hadn't driven a Subaru. And I don't think I drove yours.
I don't think you've ever driven one.
No, I drove
Maybe once?
maybe once, yeah, but not for
Maybe
long.
once, like Burger Time or something?
Yeah, but I drove this one. I literally drove it around the block, and I'm like, this is fantastic. I didn't expect the fucking get up and go it had.
That's a big thing with Subarus. My buddy had an Outback, and he broke his leg, and he needed somebody to drive him downtown. And so I did, and I remember like tapping the gas, and holy shit! He was just like, oh yeah, it's really touchy. I was like, yeah, and it goes. This was like a 99 Outback or something, or like a 2001 Outback. It wasn't a very like new Outback. And I remember being like, God, I have to like slam the gas to the floor of my car before it even like goes anywhere.
Yeah,
So
I hate that about mine right now.
that's how my old Buick was. It's like I literally, if I was looking at somebody to do so, I'd have to like slam on the gas, and it'd take like 2 seconds before anything happened.
That's
And then-
where I'm at, and I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate
My
it.
Subaru isn't like that. My thing is like sometimes I just don't hit the gas very hard because I just don't want to get high RPMs. That's the only reason I don't do it. And but otherwise, yeah, if I hit the gas, if I slam that shit to the floor, that shit's going to the floor and it's doing something. So like, if I'm already at, for me, it's like between like 40 and 60. I don't have a lot of power.
That's not a bad window to have that in though.
Yeah, like between 40 and 60, I don't have a lot of power. Because it feels like it kind of like bogs in that. But like 0 to like 40 is like insane. And then 40 to 60 kind of bogs, and then like 60 to 80 is like instant. So
Oh, fantastic.
It's
That's like
not that-
literally what I'd want.
yeah,
Like,
so it's not that bad. It's like if I need to pass somebody, and I'm going 65. I slam on the gas, I'm gone. Like it's not that big of a deal. So
The other day, some guy was taking his sweet ass time on the interstate. He was probably doing 75. I came up on him doing 80. And I like passed him, and then just to be an asshole because he was in the left lane, I immediately got back in the left lane in front of him. Then next thing I know, he fucking zips over in the right lane and floors it past me. Probably did like 100 passing me. And then just kept on going because he had a fucking all-wheel drive, and he just got up and was gone.
that is something I watch people in town, like recently there's a lot of snow in town and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Went to the gas station in Jamestown on a busy road around when my company is getting off work. It's like 700 employees, so there's a lot of traffic and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I got gas, come out, and I watched this like Impala or something, like a newer Impala, just sitting there waiting. And I get a little bit of the gap, and I floor it, and I just get out of there because I have all-wheel drive. So I just, it's all grip, and I'm just gone. And they're just sitting there waiting and waiting. I was gone. I was like at my next turn before I even saw them move. And I was just like, so drive. I don't think I could ever go back. You have rear-wheel drive, your ass kicks out, right?
Yeah.
Your front-wheel drive, you sit there and spin.
Yep.
So it's like, or front-wheel.
Front-wheel,
all-wheel
you
drive,
sit there.
just gone. Yeah.
That's what I do most of the time. Like right now, if I want to get up and go and the roads are kind of covered in snow, I have to put it in manual mode, and I have to control like when I shift.
Yeah, it was so
the
funny.
most
I
out
watched.
of it.
We went to town today, and we got behind a Toyota make the Tacoma.
Yeah, yep. Toyota makes the Tacoma.
Yeah, we're behind a Tacoma, and there's a little stop sign by our gas station out here, and I saw them go, and I saw them almost slide into the ditch, and because they had no grip, they were just like, and the back wheels were just kicking out, and they didn't know what to do. I think Toyota makes pretty good trucks.
I mean, they do.
And they probably could have put it in 4-wheel and been fine, but I went around that corner, and I was right on their ass because I was just like, whoop. It's just nothing to me. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I guess people slip sometimes. Just don't deal with that.
Yeah.
Like literally, if it's a light and you're in like you could be in like packed snow at a green light or at a stoplight. Green, I just go. I go like it's on fucking tar. And I watch people sit here and spin. I always used to talk about. I come to custom graphics and like, was it slippery today? And you're like, oh yeah, it was slippery. I'm like,
My car slips no matter what the fuck is going on.
yeah, but I remember talking to other coworkers. Like, oh yeah, it was slippery, blah blah blah, and I was just like, fucking, I have to ask because I just don't know. Like I just don't deal with that shit. I get on this hill and I was passing people because I didn't want them to like slide back into me because
What? I never had trouble
all-wheel
once
drive.
I was going. I always had trouble just getting going.
my
That's
problem
where I
was
struggle.
like I get behind somebody and they'd slowly go up a hill or something like that. It's like fuck, you're just gonna start sliding back down, and that happened a few times to me. And so I just like kept going and went around them. You know, like
Yeah.
it's just something about all-wheel drive, man. It's like especially when you have good tires on it. Like,
Oh,
that's
definitely. Good tires makes all the difference. I would agree with that no matter what you drive.
no matter what you drive, 100%. Like especially if it's a front-wheel drive, and especially if it's an all-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a front-wheel drive. It's like you're gonna get through. Rear-wheel drive, you're gonna still kick your ass out. But all-wheel drive, it's just
I
like
can
you're going
drive
through
all-wheel
everything.
Honestly, I can drive rear-wheel drive better. That's what I grew up on. I always had
Yeah, I
some
mean, like
shitty
most
truck,
pickups are
so-
rear-wheel drive and shit like that. But the problem is like I've driven rear-wheel drive because I used to drive a Silverado for a while,
Yeah, that's what I drove
and I
too.
drove. Yeah, and I drove. I used to drive a Buick Century for a while. Silverado was fine. Any real problems? I was sliding a lot of strokes, whatever, which kind of solved a lot of problems. The Buick was literally easier to control than the Silverado.
Oh, yeah.
The Silverado had way more power because it was
My Oldsmobile that I sold to James, that thing was a beauty to drive in snow. I loved it.
yeah. That's how my Buick was. And Oldsmobile and Buick had a pretty similar.
Oh
frame
yeah,
set.
and especially
And
in
they
the
always
90s,
had those
that's-
skinny ass tires.
Yo.
But the thing is like with a Subaru, you get these fat ass tires. In the back, you got like, it's just like, and it's all grip all the time. It's just like, you got these fat ass tires and it don't matter. It's just all grip all the time. So it's just like, as soon as one of those tires spin, all right, try the other tires. It's like all three spinning, all right, just the front left tire is doing all the work now, you know, until it doesn't have to. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally fucking most vans are built that way. Just the back left tire won't work. And I'm like, what the fuck? When you watch these vans spin out and shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I had the one pickup I always drove. Oh, was that? It was a Silverado, and it usually, if I like tried to do a burnout, one wheel would leave a skid more than the other.
Yeah, it's weird. Hey, you know what's funny? The one thing I miss about having I used to have a Buick Regal, which is like just
Oh yeah, those are
sports
beauties.
car Buick. Yeah, I remember spinning my tires and shit like that. I like ruined my tires doing that, but whatever. After I got a Buick, I was like, I can never spin out again. I literally cannot squeal my tires. It's impossible
Yeah.
to squeal my tires.
Like I would get like a chirp, and that was it.
Well, with a Subaru, it's all-wheel drive. You
Yeah.
just can't do it.
Oh yeah, no, definitely can't.
It's
do it.
literally impossible for you to squeal your tires. You just can't do it because all four tires are moving. So as soon as you hit the gas, that's one of the
Gone.
greatest things about a Subaru.
Yeah.
You're gone before everyone else.
That's what I want. Like in town, where all the traffic I deal with, if you're the
Subaru's
first
all
person
torque,
off the
baby.
line, you win.
Yeah, if you get a 3.6 liter Outback, that shit kind of slaps. I mean, the only better is that Legacy GT. Put a twin turbo in it.
Yeah.
All-wheel drive, twin turbo. You get it in the wagon.
Oh
It
shit.
was faster than the WRX.
Hell yeah. Oh, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, I remember being at a line one day with Tim when we were going to Shields Arena, and I looked over and I saw 2003 Subaru GT, little legacy thing, little wagon, and I was like, oh my god, 2003 Legacy GT. Tim's like, what? That's a 3.6 liter, 4-cylinder, fucking.
Oh, the 3.6 twin turbo?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that thing would be fun.
And we're sitting in the work truck. And I was like, I dare you. And Tim pushes on the gas as much as Tim would, which is not much.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the GT was just like gone. Middle of the window. Snow everywhere. Just gone. And he's like, oh my god. I was like, yeah. I was like, that is a 250 horsepower fucking 2003 Subaru. The thing was stupid fast. I don't know why they made it better than the WRX. The WRX at the time was like 175 or something like that horsepower.
Shit.
But like, the Subarus are like cars, so like, you know. But even I think the 3.6 liter Outbacks were like 240. So
Yeah, no.
it's a little bit heavier though. which
Yeah.
is a little-
But, I mean, honestly, the other benefits to having a bigger motor is you get an increased pulling capacity. You put a hitch on it, which would, I'm not saying I'd use it, but it would be nice to have the ability to potentially pull something better. Like, over me getting a truck. Like, I'd rather have an Outback versus a truck.
Yeah, we're gonna put a hitch on our Outback. We have a trailer. We just need to get the hitch. So
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's
the
like, I'm not
problem is
saying
I
I'd
have to
use
spend like
it, but-
$300 because it's like you have to cut some stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know about the newer Subarus. Might be a little easier. They have it set up to put a hitch on pretty much every Subaru from like 2005 or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not true. It's from like 99 because I've seen 99 Outbacks with hitches on them. So. Yeah, I've seen Subarus with like pop-up campers and shit.
Oh yeah, I mean that's all I'd potentially do is like I've got a family friend who's got a pop-up camper who I'm sure I can convince to let me borrow for a weekend or two
Yeah.
and just go do whatever.
Yeah, we got a trailer, and at some point, I go kart, that I'm gonna fix up and then put a hitch on that too, I think.
Oh.
But yeah, I got a little trailer and put a hitch on the Subaru, and I could pull. You could pull a pocket camper. You could pull probably a small hard side camper as well.
Yeah.
Well, like a bullet or something. But, dude.
Alright.
So, let's play this. Hunt.
Yeah, no, I'll let it download through the night at least.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll
Pause
try
it so
to
I can play.
we'll try to grab you and play some. So, play that. Yeah, bro.
Alright, later.